Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton and this is episode, I'm losing track, I think 39 of my fifth Let's Play series. We are picking up at turn, I guess it's after turn 160, before turn 161. We've got the elections. So it wasn't really... it kind of snuck up on me, so all of a sudden here I am recording. So I wasn't entirely ready for it. But anyway, yeah, we're playing Riftborn on endless difficulty, endless duration game. And we've got an election. We are a democracy, so our influence is pretty minimal on an election. As you can see, industrialists have the leading amount of support. And then the militarists and ecologists are pretty much tied. For second and third place. And then after that, these other don't really, probably shouldn't win. So anyway, support, I don't know really matters. I guess industrialist. That's fine. I don't think I'll lose ecologists completely. So yeah, I guess I'll support ecology. Nah, I would rather have industrialists in charge actually, over ecologists, because I like that law. Their default law is really good. What are the militarist laws? Jingo Asteroid gives you free war, and you get extra approval per war that you have. Lower fleet, I have that. Spoils of war gives you dust and science for destroying enemy fleets. Alright, so I'm going to go for industrialist support here. And then we will proceed with the votes. Alright, it's thinking. I already clicked next. There we go. And we're off. We're taking in the polls. We're going through the systems and everybody's doing their voting. The three main parties expected to be in the lead are in the lead. Yeah, industrialists are leading and militarists and ecologists are almost neck and neck. Looks like militarists have a slight lead on the ecologists. Really, who's in charge is going to come down to who gets supported by whom, right? depending where the scientists, the pacifists, and the religious parties throw their support will determine who's in first, second, and third place. It looks like, because industrialists and militarists they're pretty close. Ecologists are definitely in third place. Now, I had set up the original, at the beginning of the game, I set it up where science and pacifist is supposed to support industry. So that didn't really happen on the last election. So let's see how this turns out this time. Ecologists took over. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. I thought industrialists would have it for sure. So ecologists got the support of the pacifists. The scientists support the industrialists as planned. And religious supported the militarist. So now I have power to the people. Plus 2% science per population type. Fleet fortitude gives you health on your ships. Okay, that's the election. So yeah, we're at turn 161. Here's where the scores are. We're at 3,300. Craver's at 1,600. And you can see who's who. So in order, just going down the list, it's Riftborn, Vodiani, Unfallen, Vladimir is United Empire, Kadim is Sophons, then the Cravers, Euros is the Lumeris, and of course I am Horatio. So we picked up a new leader. He's going to join up here. We completed that quest at Electra. The quest rewarded a pirate shield that was roughly equivalent to this shield, to the tier 4 shield. Excuse me. The shield was roughly equivalent to this. I'll show it to you. Pirate shield. Let's say I was using we'll do protector, right? Okay, so for the shield, here's the pirate shield. And here's the level 4 shield that I'm currently using. So you can see the difference between them. Like if I only had one on. So there's the pirate shield, the amount of shields, health, absorption, total points of shielding. All right. Okay, and then if I exchange that for this one, it's pretty close, right? Has a little bit fewer points, but absorbs a little bit higher percentage. 2304 hit points versus 2277. I mean, that's like 50 hit points difference, right? So it's a pretty small difference. So from that quest, you basically get a tier 4 energy shield. So yeah, and it looked like complete. That was the Living Plague Pirate Shield completion. Okay, the Sower's Quest, to do or not to do, we completed it and it didn't trigger any special follow-up quest. So I was kind of picking that one because I wanted to see what the quest was going to be. Roll of the dice was a miss, so I didn't get to find that out. Other stuff that's going on, let's see, laws got canceled, we got hardship ready instead. Kind of like the other law better. I like the industrialist law better, honestly. At this point, since I've unlocked all of the planet colonization types, like ecologist is good early on when you don't have the technologies to be able to colonize and settle on systems, right? But once you can settle on everything and you've researched all those, then it kind of loses its shine. Let's say the bloom is off the rose. So yeah, we still have Beachhead bylaw running, so we're going to get a bonus per system that we capture, and we still have that going right now. I think we have about a plus, I think 2 of them, yeah. So that one's expires in 3, that one expires in 7. You see we're grabbing systems about once every 3 or 4 turns. And we're doing it again here, right? We're invading at Hadar, and then we'll be moving the siege fleet over here to Yakima. Yakima? I don't know. Anyway, so we have some invaders happening here now. We've gotten a couple over here now, I guess, total. So let's go ahead and invade at Hadar. We should be pretty successful. Our troops are nicely upgraded, so that's all good. And how are our resource supplies doing? Pretty good. We're getting pretty high over here. Might have to sell some off just to kind of. Oh, look, we can do another one of these. Sweet. Yeah, 125, 155. Yep, cool. So I'll do another one of those, off camera, I'm sure. All right, so let's do this Hadar thing, man. So yeah, the plan is going to be. I'm just going to keep rolling, man. I'm going to invade over here and then invade to Hamal. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to grab these systems. I'm going to grab these systems if I can. I'm going to grab this Rigel, Pictor, Idris. I'm moving a fleet in over here. These guys are grouping up. And I'm going to come over here, and we're going to come up here, and we're going to hit these Craver systems too. Take this one. We're going to take this one. We're going to finally have a source of Quadronix. And I'm going to put a fast scout over here to Brassia, I think. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to grab that, probably. Then I'm going to end up taking Timos. I'm going to go to war with these Vodiani. I'm going to take down their capital system, take forests, and I'll just grab some of these. And I don't know what's going to happen here. I might take Muses and try me. It does make kind of a nice choke point. Boom, boom, boom. 3 systems, right? Maybe I gate that off and then start going this way. I'm not really sure. These Sophons are doing a good job of, excuse me, of settling out here and grabbing these resources. So I'm encouraged by that. I'm hoping that they're putting these resources into their system development upgrades, so that their systems are nice, and have good production on them. For when I capture them, I want him to upgrade his systems nicely so that they'll be useful, extra nice for me. All right, let's go ahead and do this invasion. Sorry, let's go 1350. Adamantium not happening. All right. Gorilla 1350. I should be able to take it without blitzing. Excuse me. I should be able to do it without blitzing. Blitzing gives me more, but I think I can just do it, especially since I have air power now. That should be good against those tanks. Air power should be really good against tanks, although his infantry is going to be good against my air power. But my stuff's fully upgraded, so we should be pretty strong on this fight. We should do just fine. Okay, that's a chip. All right, that's another chip. I'm not impressed. Oh, there we go. There we go. That last chunk, that air power did it. A chip and a chip and a chunk. 13 population. Ooh, all cravers. 19 improvements. Woo! That's a juicy system, my friends. Nice. Yeah, that was an old system. Ooh, he lost 4 structures. Whoa, he had Ultra Wealth Sanctuary, bros. Oh, that one kind of hurts. Those are some good structures he lost. I'm glad I went gentle. Man, imagine how many other things are there. So there was like 19 structures. That was one of his core systems, man. Oh, wow, yeah, because he was getting... I mean, it's not like I'm going to be able to use virtual artifacts anyway, so it's like the luxury resource thing is kind of meh. Not a big deal. He is depleted. 3 hot planets. Cool, man. Cool. ESO and Orion. Yeah, those are my... they're basically like... permanent retirement facilities, permanent vacation facilities. Yeah. Okay. So this point, I'm going to move my siege fleets up. That one can come up here. And let's see. Invaders, fleet 2. That invader can come up this way. That invader can come up this way. And we'll just leave this garrison here. This guy's going to do the thing with the probes he's been doing. One here. One here. And one here. And this guy probably got to plan out the movement and stuff, but he's probably coming over here to Artemis. I need to put together another siege and invasion fleet, actually, to take these. I really want to get Yetics. I need to get some Quadronics flowing, and I need more of these resources too. I don't have enough of this to build swords, and I need to have, like, be able to make swords. I can do shields, but I need more for swords, and I need them. I'm going to need all that for the obelisks of all space-time, right? I need to get started on those here sometime, kind of soonish. I did get my my troop upgrades knocked out, which is something I wanted to do before I started on the obelisks. Most of the resource of that I have is because I've been buying it out of the market. Looks like there's, so I mean, Quadronics, whatever it is. I can probably sell some titanium or whatever to get some resources done, to free it up to buy to buy more. So let's sell that. Buy that. So that's how I've been getting rebalancing my supplies around a little bit to get things. And then say, let's sell 40 of those. Just kind of keep those supplies down in check. And then luxuries. Okay, those are good. Marketplace, do we have any good heroes to buy? Excuse me. Not seeing anybody I want to buy out off the market here. He has movement speed, but I kind of want, like, he's a good admiral to have if you're wanting to explore the galaxy. If you get him early enough, right? But he doesn't really have good battle fleet command powers, right? So I've got the two admirals down here. So one's probably going to go over this way, and the other one's probably going to go up this way. And then this admiral from Electra, that guy here at AF, he's probably going up here. So I could use one more admiral if and when I decide to go at war with the Sophons, right? Then it'll be useful to have another one. So I don't really want to jump the gun on it, but it looks like I need to probably go ahead and do that. So I could get some Quadronics over here at Yetics. That'd be worth doing. And then I can get some over here at Idris. I can get some more Adamantium here at Rigel. At Acellus, I can get some more Quadronics. So I should be able to get a nice flow of Quadronics and pump up my Adamantium a bit. I'll have a whole bunch of titanium going. So, yeah, if I get all the way to here, these guys are not going to be asking me for alliances anymore, right? We're going to go from, hey, they want to be friends, to, yeah, we're not friends anymore. But I do like that as a choke point, and I can just basically probably go on pause for a bit once I get kind of over here. And then I'm going to kind of be in a situation where I'm at risk of being at war here with Horatio. Certainly after I take these guys out, then we're going to be bumping boundaries here. Empire influence radius is radii. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm kind of rambly here at this point. So that's all we got going. We're still growing solar's populations. We are building things. We're building lots more of the population, the Riftborn populations. We're building super biofuel factories. We are completing researches. We just completed hazardous mining facilities, so we're going to have to put those in queue all over the place, everywhere where we have strategic deposits. Now we're researching interstellar windshields, which will give us deep atmosphere habitats that you can build for 9,000 industry. They're not cheap, and lunar suburbs are also expensive, but for the few planets that I have that do have lunar anomalies, it will give them additional population slots. So, and then that's it. That's as far as like adding population slots to systems, that's going to be it. So you can see some of these systems have a pretty good amount of population. Some of them are over 50. Right, and so say this one, AD41, right? It's got 5 planets. They're mostly pretty big planets, and one of them's a gas, and so that one's going to go up another, I think it's 3 from that technology. Yeah, another 3. So this system's going to go up by 3, and it doesn't. Yep, that's my timer telling me, hey man, we're done. So this one's what? AD has 52, so that'll be 55. Probably be my biggest population system, something like that. So that's where we're at. A quick look at it this way. You can see the populations here. So that's how the systems are rolling right now and what they're making. See, we're still adding autonomous administration. This one's doing a level 4 upgrade. You see I had the resources available. Let me scroll down some more. That's it. Okay. I have the resources available to do one more system upgrade, so I'm going to do that somewhere. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's the plan. We're just kind of slowly chugging forward. We're adding additional systems at a rate of 1 every 3 or 4 turns, and we're expanding the maximum number of systems we can have by 1 about every 3 or 4 or 5 turns. So we're just going to kind of keep expanding slowly at this rate. I'm planning on just basically focusing on taking Craver systems for now. I don't know if I'm going to take them out completely, but I'm going to take everything that I want from them, basically. So that's the plan. That's going to go for a while. I should be able to be starting an obelisk of all space-time soon. I've got that cool Craver leader. And he's been on this system a long time, and he has been depleting it. Inspect. He's got this cool ability, but he's been depleting over here on AG. Let's see how close we are now to depletion. 11, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, so we're like shuffling populations around here to try to save it. So at this point, I'm probably going to have to move him somewhere else before these get totally depleted. That's the plan. And I have enough sowers to reverse the depletion, I believe, once I get him off system. So I'm going to have to move him somewhere else. I'll figure that out. What I'm going to need to figure out is where do I want to put that first obelisk of all space-time. And then, let's see, I have to save up for it. How much do I need? I'll have to figure that out. 80 adamant. adamantium. So I'm going to have to buy some adamantium or save it up or cancel some swords that I have in queue. There's none in the market for me to buy, so I'll have to come up with some adamantium and get that started. So that'll be in a future video. We'll get that figured out. So until then, thanks for watching. Still have not gotten any suggestions about potential names for Fleet 2 or for Fleet 1. So they're still named Fleet 1 and Fleet 2. So anybody who's interested in seeing them name something different, drop me a comment or a suggestion or something. And that's to one of these videos. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope all's going well for y'all.